Hello, my name is Hector Julian Romero Cuervo. I'm here to present my first assessment of digital forensics. So here we have the assessment. This one has two different parts. We have five questions, and then I have a case that I need to solve into our forensics acquisition that I have Access Data FTK. That's the tool that I'm going to use. So first of all, I'm going to answer these questions. The first one is explain the legal process to start the public case investigation. So for the legal process in the public sector investigation, we must understand laws on computer-related crimes. Also, like understand legal processes or how to build a real criminal case. Then the same question. So I need to describe the difference between public and private sectors. So the public sector requires search warrants before seizing digital evidence. And the other one, private sector, this one has investigations. The investigations are more focused on policy violations. That's the difference between these two sectors. So the second question is explain what you will do to ensure the integrity of the digital evidence before it is transported to the lab. So this one is pretty important. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to take photos and document the scene. So basically, we need to take photos about all of the devices that we find into the scene. Yeah, we need to take them. We need to take cables and everything. Record ceiling, record the floor, record the walls, because we need to replicate this network in the lab. So we need to replicate all of the devices connected in the same network in the lab. So that's needs to be really important to take photos and record everything. Then we need to secure a computer incident or crime scene. We need to preserve the evidence. We need to keep information confidential, and also we need to define a secure perimeter to avoid any intrusion person just get access into the scene. Also, we need to seizing the digital evidence at the scene. We need to prepare the to acquire the digital evidence. Also, we need to process the incident or crime scene, like secure the scene, pay attention to the details. We need to check the state of computer as soon as possible. Yeah. The other question is explore the forensic acquisition tool listed in the course book. So the acquisitions tool that I found, one of those is this one that is Access Data FTK is the one that I'm going to use. Another ones I found Passmark. Passmark is a software that's working just on Windows system. Another one is ASR Data Smart. This one is working on Linux system. Another one is Runtime Software, and another one is SourceForge. Explore various digital forensics image formats. So one of the formats I'm going to use is raw formats. Another one is in NTFS. That one is read and write mode at the same time. Other one is the compression schemes to speed up acquisition or reduce the amount of storage. Question number 4. Discuss the options that I have to copy the acquisitions. So the options that I have two different options. The first one is static acquisition, and the second one is live acquisition. So for these two types of acquisitions, data can be collected in four different methods. That we're gonna see these four different methods in the Access Data FTK tool. So the first one is creating a disk to image file. The second one is creating a disk to disk copy. The third one is creating a logical disk to disk to data file, and the last one is creating a spare copy of a folder file. Yeah, explain why I'm acquiring the data, why I'm using or I choose the system, this tool. So basically, I choose this forensic acquisition because it's pretty. We can find a lot of information in internet about how to use it, how to handle it, how to create an image, how to mount the image, how to calculate the hash values, verify them, and also because of the key. So the graphic user interface, as you can see, is pretty friendly. So it's easy to use and easy to remember. I was using another ones in Linux through the command line. It's pretty useful, has a lot of information, but at the same time, it's not easier than this one. Yeah. All right. The second part, so we're gonna do this process. So the first step is create a notepad file on the USB. So I have two different folders here. This one is the USB. So I'm going to create a file, a txt file. Let's name this one data info. Then store my name. Let's save student ID. Save it. Close it. So I'll delete the file from the USB. Then delete it. The information is there. Then delete it. Right. Done. Create a for instance image file for the USB along with the description of each step. So now we're gonna use the other for instance acquisition tool, Access Data FTK, to create the image file. So we need to use what we need to do is go here to create this image. Just click on it. Then we need to do physical drive. Then next, pick the USB. Finish. Then add a destination. So we need to select an image type. So the image type is raw. We're gonna use this type of image, and then the case number data 001 001 examiner hector Julian. Then next, the image destination folder. So I'm going to use this folder. I just create that folder. So go to Bachelor 6 Digital Forensics 6. Beautiful. Just here. Data case 1. And how many fragments do we want? Or I want just one. So we need to type 0. Then finish. And then we need to verify that this tick box is ticked. So verify image after they are created. So let's start it. And that is going to take around like a 7 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm coming back. Right, the forensic acquisition tool already finished creating the image. So as you can see here is the image, and here we have some data that we need to check. So we have the name of the case that we create. Also we have two different hashes. We have MD5 hash and SHA hash. So these two hashes, they need to match. So if you can see here, there are two different hashes and they match. Verified result is match too, and it's the same process here. Those two different hashes, they match, and verified result match. Also, when this one create the case, the image, so this one create the case and also data information into this txt file. So if we open this file, we're gonna see some information. We're gonna see the name, we're gonna see the date, we're gonna see the path where it's stored. We're gonna see also the hashes. So compute the hashes. So this point comes into this one. How do you plan to validate the data after querying it? Explore by hash algorithms. So this one are the hash algorithms. We are exploring them. So computer hashes. So if you see here, MD5 hash is D8, so that match perfectly, and also the SHA 2999 See, yeah, beautiful. So they match perfectly. So that's something that we need to verify when we create the image. Then we have to close this window, and also we need to close this window too. All right. So next step is implement your chosen validation techniques tools to calculate the hash value into the tool. This one. So to do that step, so we need to mount the image. So let's mount it. So we need to type here, we need to click on here, we need to add evidence item, then image, because we're gonna mount the image created, and then we're gonna add the path with where the image is stored. So let's go there. Chilo system start. Then pick the image and then open. You open it. Yep. So the image is mounted. So if we go through the image, we can see that what kind of information was stored into the USB. So as you can see here, this one is the file that we create, data info, and then so we need to calculate the hash. All right. So but at the same time, we are gonna do this step number 10, extract the deleted file. So to extract the deleted file, so we need to right click on the file deleted and then export files. Then store the file into the USB. I'm gonna store there. Remove. Let's refresh it. Yes, yeah. All right. So if we open, so as you can see here, this one has my data, my name, and my student number. Is the same file, and that's how we extract the file. And then now to calculate the hash value, so we need to right click on the file, and then we need to create this file, export file hash list. We're gonna store it in the USB again. Let's call this one a hash list one. Refresh it. It's here. All right. So now we have to go here to add evidence item, and then we need to add a logical drive because we want to just check the logical drive, which is the USB. Finish, and then we're gonna check inside. All right. So let's remove this one. I need to do something here. So let's rename this file. So I'm gonna rename it as data info doc. So I'm gonna change the extension to doc file, word 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 file. Yeah, and then do the process again. All right. Let's see the file here. All right. So if I create the export file hash list again, but now we're gonna name it as hash list 2. Now refresh it, and it's here. So does not matter if we change the extension of the file, the hashes, they need to match. So let's see if they match. And this one is the way how we calculate the hashes value. Let's see. All right. So here we have hash list number 2 and then open hash list number 1. Yeah, there we go. So we have hash list number 1 here, up here, and number 2 down here. So we're gonna see some information about it, like the path where this one is stored, and also the hashes. Let's copy them, and I'm gonna paste this information into the hash list file to compare them. All right. Yep. So as we can see here is the same hash here than here. So does not matter if we change the extension of the document because it's the same file. So that's the way how we calculate the hashes, and we verify that it's the same file. And that's all. Thank you so much.